right, we are back looking at some cards that I think that you should be buying right now because they're way too cheap. I mean, a lot of these cards are really, really cheap. You can go in, you can grab a playset for less than $5. These are cards I think you should be snagging up. Some of them are a little bit more than that. I'm going to get my sign hung back up tomorrow. I just haven't had a chance, but I'll get that back up tomorrow. I have both my lights, my sign ready to roll. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to be a part of the community. Let's go. We are moving towards 700. Super excited about that. We do have a giveaway attached to this video, and I'm going to double down on that Crimson Dragon, and we're going to be giving away another Crimson Dragon. It's a very good card. We're just going to give it away. We're going to give away another one of these. So all you got to do to be eligible for the giveaway is be subscribed to the channel and leave a comment. This is probably the last Crimson Dragon we're going to be giving away, but we're going to be giving away that Crimson Dragon right there. All right, let me jump into this. We're looking at 4 cards that I think you should be buying. Plus, I'm going to give you a bonus for collectors out there. You don't even really have to be a collector. You just got to be somebody that appreciates nice cards. There's a couple cards out there that I think you should be picking up because they're really, really cheap. All right. Let me bring it up on TCG. We're going to start out with the first card, which is the thumbnail over here. All right. Look, there are only 2 printings of Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. One is the original print out of Blazing Vortex. Then the second one is out of the tins. I'm looking at that tin version. The original version is very nice, but there aren't many people opening up Blazing Vortex at this point. That tin version is a super nice version. You can get this card for around $3. This is a great card. You should have at least one of it. $3. We don't know when this card's going to get another reprint. I would grab it. I would grab this card and just have it. It's a very handy card to be able to get rid of problematic monsters that your opponent has. So I would make sure that I have one of those. All right, moving on from there. Come down here. We're looking at a card that, I know a lot of people aren't expecting, me to talk about Harpies Feather Duster, but if you go down and you look at this version right here out of Magnificent Mavens with the alternate art, this version is $2. This is definitely worth it. You only need one. It's a beautiful copy. This is the actual copy that I run in my deck. I just love it. Harpies Feather Duster for $2 for that alternate art version. There are only 3 different alternate art versions. One of them is $739. The other one is coming in around, I think it's $5, something like that, $3.50. And then you got the one out of Mavens for $2. It's a great buy. I remember when this card came out, it started to go up and people were really interested in it. So this would just be a card that I would make sure that I had if you want it, because we're seeing less and less Mavens out there on the market. And as that product ages, these cards are going to go up in price. So if you want that alternate art Feather Duster, now is a good time to go in and get it for $2. All right, the next card is one of my favorite cards to talk about right now, and that is Book of Moon. Everybody's playing Book of Moon. You know Book of Moon is one of those cards that's just out there in the meta right now. Everybody's playing it. Everybody's talking about the card, but the card isn't always that cheap, huh? So, when you start looking at Book of Moons, if you want a nice copy of a Book of Moon, they're not super cheap. I've got a super cheap version that is actually the version that I use I like them. I think they're really nice, clean looking cards. So I'm going to recommend that to you. But I do want you to see how high these nice versions of Book of Moon are. You're sitting there, $900, $118, $21, $19. Remember, you got to buy a play set, so you're talking $60. Here, $11.69, $9.56. And then you get down here, those are the 6 really nice versions of Book of Moon. You get down here and you're in rares, commons. You do have an ultra rare for about $6. But again, you got to buy 3 of them. I can beat that. I can give you a better Book of Moon that is cheaper than that. That is also ultra. So for whatever reason, it doesn't show up on this page. So when you go down and you're looking at your Book of Moons, it's not going to show up. So I brought it up on another page right here. If you go into Hidden Arsenals Chapter 1, the set that keeps on giving, huh? This was a horrible set. But every once in a while, you will find some really nice gems in here. Like, I think of cards like Lava Golem. Armory Arm right now is a card that is going up. You go down a little bit further, and what you're going to run into is this super nice polymerization, which I think everybody should have this version of polymerization, at least a playset. Look, they're $2, but that's not what we're here to talk about. I just want to show you there is some value in Hidden Arsenals Chapter 1. You got to dig a little bit, but there's some value in there. All right, right here, Book of Moon, the dual terminal version, less than $2. This is the ones that I run in my deck. Does have that DT foiling. I'm gonna see if I can get you to see it up there. There you got the dots. Just the little dots all over it. It's a very nice looking card. I like it. I also run the lava golems from Hidden Arsenals, as well as the skill drains. And to be honest with you, the skill drains from this set look way nicer than the ultimate rares. I have the ultimate rares and I have the DT from this set, and I choose to run the dual terminal skill drains because I don't think that the ultimates look all that nice. I think they're to be honest with you, I think they're ugly. I'm not a huge fan of them. I have them because I love that card. As you know, I love playing me some nasty cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! I love Floodgates, but I love the DT version. The Book of Moon DT version is very nice. I would highly recommend those cards. You can get a whole playset for $6. The next card I want to look at is Contact C. Reason I want to look at this is some people are talking about this. Some people are playing this. There is only one holo printing of Contact C as a super rare. Unless there's like a collector's rare or something that's not coming up here. But the only one that I saw when I brought this up is the super rare version. So if you want a nice version of Contact C that's not going to cost you a fortune, that super rare is less than $1. You can grab a playset for $3. The rest of these are common. You go in, you grab that OTS Tournament Pack 18 playset for $3. It's a great buy. You should have this card. All right, the last thing that I want to talk about. The last kind of cards that, I haven't gone back and looked at this set really for probably 8 months. And when I did, I was surprised what I found. I'm talking about last year's tins. When you look at last year's tins, you got some nice cards in here. You got the Dragoon bumped up to about $15. Pot of Prosperity somewhere around $44, something like that. Forbidden Droplet around $12. But then you get to this Dark Magician Girl, as well as the Blue Eyes White Dragon, as well as the Red Eyes Black Dragon. And these are 3 cards that if I were you, like I got them in a binder right here. Right here, I got the Blue Eyes, the Dark Magician Girl, and the Red Eyes. They're right next to my DT Dark Necrofear, which is my favorite card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Love this card. But I got them right there. I made sure that I got one of each. And I think you should too. These arts, you know, some people are not a fan of the blue eyes. They call it the chicken. Some people don't like the red eyes. You know, everybody's going to complain about something. But I think that as this set ages, these cards are going to age nicely. I would go in, I would grab one of each of them. It's going to cost you about $20, but that was the price of Dark Magician Girl herself for months and months. So now you can get all three for $20. I think it's a decent buy. So that's what I got for you today. Those 4 cards, as well as the Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, and Red Eyes from last year's tins. I think they're a nice pickup. Don't forget about the giveaway that we got going for the Crimson Dragon. Subscribe to the channel. My name is Todd from Go2 Cards, and I am out of here.